Hello, back again with another review video of another DC Multiverse figure. And as you can see, today's video is over the Red Robin figure that they were released a few years ago. I don't know the exact date or time since I'm a new collector and don't know all that information as it's hard to keep up to date. But to just go over the packaging, once again, you can see the figure as it has a plastic window, which I actually like in all the figures for those inbox collectors. Although in this situation, I'm not an inbox collector, but I do collect Black Series and I enjoy the stuff in the box. So I know how that is from both perspectives. So as mentioned, this is Red Robin in nice bold letters on the side. As he's from DC New 52. I don't know exactly what that is. Maybe a comic. I can't keep up with all that stuff in general. So I just go off the general information. And then at the top, once again, you can see the top view of the figure. And as in all videos, I point out the 22 moving parts, which is a signature of the McFarlane figures. And then here's the back image, which once again matches the card. In this case, it's just him with the wings and just kind of standing normal. Honestly, it's basically just a picture of the figure. Usually I like it better when maybe it's like a animation of some sorts instead of just a figure posed. But, you know, that's not going to be a big complaint. But it is nice how it matches the background and kind of just fills out the back overall as it goes down to this point. Moving to the side, once again, Red Robin is mentioned, and DC Multiverse. And yeah, with that being said, let's get into looking over the figure. Let's move into the accessories that this figure comes with. So, as all come with, usually a generic stand with the DC logo and one peg for one of the whatever foot you choose for your of your choosing. So that's pretty simple, kind of boring. And then is all come with another card, and once again, this matches the art that was on the back of the box. Really pops. And then once you can see, Red Robin, DC New 52, which is on the box. And to read up on the character, since once again I lack knowledge on a lot of the variations, I just know the basics. Real name, Timothy, aka Tim Drake. And then he's a self-made hero. In every sense of the word, Tim Drake deduced the real identity of Batman. In addition, for the role of his next partner, Batman had lost his most recent sidekick, Jason Todd, in a tragic turn of events, and in Tim's mind, Batman needed a Robin. To stay true to himself and his mission, Tim was taken into Bruce's care, where he spent only a brief time serving as Robin before striking out on his own as Red Robin. Analytical almost to a fault, Tim represents the brains of the Batman family's roster of former Robins. As a Teen Titan, Tim excelled as both leader and mentor, though following in Batman's footsteps is anything but his dream. So that's nice reading up on that. And then for his weapon that this came with, it is his, I don't know what to explain this, maybe his extra long baton or pole, whatever you want to call it, but it's a nice metallic silver color, so that's pretty nice to see that detail. And then you can just see the little, I guess, different points of where the cuts are in it with the lines. And then to move on to the more interesting part, here is Red Robin himself. And yeah, he's a pretty nice figure. Looks like he has nice paint applications. A little Robin logo there on the side. There's a little red on mine, but that's not a big issue because once again, not really going to be focused on it. You got the nice paint detail with the black and then the yellow right here with another Robin on it. Don't know if that was really supposed to be colored in or if that's just what they chose. Then you can see here in the middle another Robin, but it's in all black instead. So yeah, there's a lot of Robin references. And then you can see here at the side, they did mess up on the paint job a little bit. There's some, let me move that out of the way, his hand. Some black, so that's kind of like quality control issues, as you can see. Kind of sucks, but at least at the end of the day, maybe looks a little worn, I guess. So I'm just going to try to look at it from a positive aspect. That wouldn't be nice if all of them were kind of consistent and touched up over time or before they're produced. And then you can see a little detail right here on the knee pad with the little like different cuts, or at least showing that's worn a little bit. And there's a little couple right here. And moving on, yeah, he's got his wings. I'll get into this more further detail. Then yeah, the nice detail at the top with his hair to show the different waves, and that's nice and curly and sharp. As I mentioned, Teen Titans, I know growing up watching that, Robin's hair is definitely always like spiky, kind of had that flow to it. So it's nice that they went off of that. Obviously, even though this is Redrobin, or like basically an older version of him, his own alter ego, I guess you can say. But yeah, looks nice overall with the color choices. I don't know, once again, full detail, but yeah, had to pick this guy up. Even though I guess if I were to say one accessory it should have came with is maybe a flight stand, just to kind of get him the air, especially since he has these long wings. So that's kind of missing here, which kind of sucks, but at the end of the day, it's not a huge deal. Now moving on to the 22 points of articulation that McFarlane boasts on every package. So let's start with his head. So his head can move side to side, and yeah, rotate 360. Then can go down this much, and then go up that much. It's really just a straight on look. It's kind of stops right there because of the neck. And then move on to his arm. Go up that much. Can rotate this 360, so that's nice. And then, oh yeah, this I guess kind of moves. It was supposed to sit there. Anyways, his elbow, go up that much, kind of stopped by the, I guess you can say, a little like ammo, wherever that may be. And then yeah, I can go back. Then his hand, rotate 360. Move up about that much. And then move down this much. Then I'm pretty sure his other arm should be the same. Not really go into it. But yeah, let's see here if there's any rotation. It's not much rotation, it seems like. Kind of stopped because of the belt. And this is all one piece right here. So that's kind of why. I don't want to force it. Don't want to take a chance it breaks, but looks like there's a little potentially, yeah, some cutout right here, but maybe meant not to move for the little like chest area. Yeah, can't really do that. Now I'll move on to legs. Move his arm. Do the splits. Move back down. Then his knee. It's about how much movement you can get out of it right there. Oh, man. Thought I was about to break. But yeah, it's pretty nice. And then moving on to his foot. Rotate 360. Just hear them imaginary pops and cracking right now, just doing that. And then his foot, yeah, let's just see if it can go up and down. Okay. Not really down too much. That's about it. Up. Not much, once again. Kind of just the regular stance. Yeah, let's mention it can rotate. And then it's pretty much all the figures can do. The little toe can go up that much. Once again, you're probably not going to do that unless you're insane and want him to have imaginary broken feet, or broken toes, I guess you could say. Yeah, I don't really want to test that. Might rotate a little bit. But anyways, the big part of this is the wings. I didn't really expect it. Well, I guess I should have expected it to fold out, but pretty much can fold, or I guess come out as high as you want. This is about the highest you can get. So that's pretty nice. Realistically, I'll probably just keep it to how it was, which was like this. But these obviously can't come out. It's all one piece, so it's just gonna stay like that. Then yeah, it's pretty much all to the figure. That being said, I'm going to come back and then show him in a pose and give my final thoughts about the figure. Here he is in all of his glory. I was going to say, first off, his hands, you do have to pull back the fingers in order to really try to get that in there. I wish, yeah, another accessory could have been more changeable hands, aka more wider hands, so therefore it wasn't as hard to put it in, especially considering the size and thickness of this weapon. Or maybe they could have made the weapon more skinnier in general to make it happen. And also, yeah, he was kind of difficult to pose. He's kind of leaning backwards because of all the weight in the back. And then also, additionally, yeah, this foot, for some reason, this would be his left foot. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of like going outward at like an angle. Yeah, there's no way to straighten that. So I don't know if that's like some type of defect or for it being in the box for that long. Or maybe that's a constant complaint of this figure. But yeah, yeah, it was kind of hard to pose. And then, yeah, try to get the weapon in. I'm going to try to fix it so he's not leaning back as far. It just seems like he just keeps leaning back further and further. So, yeah, he's trying to do it again. So I guess posability on this figure is probably pretty low. Yeah, he's probably about to fall over and he's second now. So yeah, if I were to give him a review, I'm just going to try to hold him up now. Give him a final review score just because of the posability aspects and the fact that foot is kind of really messed up. Honestly, I'd probably say as of right now, it's probably the lowest rated figure. Yeah, it's nice. The detail is nice and everything, but at the end of the day, posability is a big factor. And considering the foot is messed up like that, the weapon's probably a little too thick for the hands. Probably have to say maybe like an 8 out of 10 or like 7.5, something in that range. Only because, yeah, the posability should be a huge aspect of action figures, and at the end of the day, the foot's messed up. He likes to lean back. Yeah, he's already off the peg. It's probably going to be difficult behind scenes to try to get him to stand up. Yeah, and his foot can't move the way I want it to move. So, yeah, at the end of the day, that's why he gets the score he's going to get. For that being said, Red Robin, we'll see you in the next video. And until then, hope you guys all have a great time. Bye.